Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a haul video for you guys. I asked in my last video if you wanted to see this cumulative haul that I've had for quite some time, but I've been putting aside because I was at work and I just didn't have time to film it, but finally I have time to film. So that is what I'm going to do today. A lot of it is Sephora. It's mostly Sephora. Then I have some MAC and Anastasia Beverly Hills. So if you want to see what I picked up at those places, then definitely stay tuned. I figured this would probably be a good time to film a haul just because the Sephora VIB sale, I believe, is coming up pretty soon. I think for VIB Rouge it's April 12th and then it's a couple days later for VIBs. So don't quote me on that. That's just kind of what I saw briefly. I think I was looking through Instagram and briefly saw that. So that's kind of what I marked on my own calendar. So that's what I'm going off of. But if you work at Sephora or know for sure, please confirm that with me down below so other people can know when the exact date is. But I think it's only 15% this year, which I'm pretty sure it's always been 20. So, I mean, I'll take whatever they give, but knocking off 5%. Yeah, it just doesn't seem right to me. It's always been 20. I'm going to start off with Sephora first, and I've used most of these products already, so I have kind of a first impression too. So if you are curious as to picking these up for the Sephora VIB sale, then this will probably be the perfect time just because I've already used these products and can kind of give you my opinion on them. The first thing I have here is the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and I was so excited to finally get my hands on this. I was really curious as to how this would work for me. I didn't think it would be good for dry skin, but it says it's ideal for all skin types and tones. So I have since tried it. I have the shade Punjab and a medium 1, and this is a little bit lighter than the shade I typically go for with NARS. Usually use Stromboli, but I wanted a lighter shade. I have used this a few times already. On the packaging it says use with your fingers to apply for best results. I did that and I absolutely did not like it, and that was the first time I used it, so I was kind of put off by it after my first impression of it. But I'm so glad I didn't return it because I used it again and I just used a flat top kabuki brush to apply it, and I absolutely loved it. So I am loving this. I do have dry skin. It does work for me. I know a lot of people who have dry skin say this does not work for them, but it will cling on to dry patches if you're not careful. You just need to really moisturize. If I was having a super dry day, I wouldn't use this. But if I'm mildly dry, moisturize, can wear this and I'll be fine. So really liking this, glad I gave it a second chance, and I would definitely recommend trying this out if you're curious about it. Next, I picked up another of my All-Nighter by Urban Decay. It's a makeup setting spray, my absolute favorite makeup setting spray ever. The Sephora VIB sale is always a time when I like to pick up products that I know I'm going to use. I did pick this up a little while ago. I'm already using it. But if you have a product that you know you're going to use, definitely restock on it. And if there's like an expensive product that you kind of wanted to buy, like that NARS foundation, now's the time to get a little bit of a discount on it. So love this. We'll always continue to repurchase this one. Another thing I picked up is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleanser, and I just picked up the small size. I have yet to use it, but I heard really good things about it. If I happen to like it, I'm definitely going to pick up the huge bottle of this come the sale time, just because I need a good brush cleanser and I hear such great things about this. So excited to try that. A couple of these things you will already see me talk about on my channel, but that's because it's been a long time coming, this video. So I do have a sample of the Benefit Roller Lash. I absolutely love this. I was planning on purchasing a full size, but I have another mascara I recently picked up that I love even more than this. So this is really good if you need curl to your lashes. I don't really have too much of an issue. If you watch my channel, you notice I never use an eyelash curler. So it's not something that really I need, but I really did like this. And if you need something to curl your lashes and you don't wear falsies, this is a really good everyday mascara. I also picked up another one of my Kat Von D tattoo liners in Trooper. You've seen this 1,000 times on my channel, so I'm not going to spend any time on that. This is probably one of my favorite things I picked up. I'm following Miss Lola Lynn on Instagram, and she posted about this. And I hadn't heard about this, but apparently it was really popular when it first came out. And it is the Laura Mercier Baked Blush Bronze in Rituals. It's both a bronzer and a blush. And this is so gorgeous. This is limited edition, but they re-released it. And I purchased this online. I was hoping that it would have a lot of the pink veining throughout it, and it has enough of it for me to be happy. So I was satisfied that it had enough pink in it. But this is the perfect product for spring and summer when you just want to throw something on your cheeks. So this, you can bronze up your skin, but also gives a beautiful pink sheen. And you probably won't be able to see from there, but it does give such a beautiful pink sheen to your skin while also bronzing it up. It is so perfect to me. If it's still available, definitely pick it up. So happy I found out about this through her. So thanks, girl, for giving a shout out on your Instagram about this, because I am so impressed with this and I absolutely love it. I also have another foundation which I've been wanting to try forever, and it is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I ended up getting the shade 5.75. People were asking what this kind of equivalents to in MAC, and it's about an NC 30. So I always use Temptalia's foundation matrix. I will link that down below, but that's what I always use when I'm trying to color match me for foundation and I'm buying online. So highly recommend checking that out. If you have a foundation that you already use, you can always find the foundation in another formula and brand that will match that foundation. So it's absolutely perfect. When I am self-tan, this is my perfect foundation. Love the formula, love everything about it. Super expensive, but definitely worth it. I just love this foundation. Also in March, I got my birthday gift. Why could I think of gift? My birthday gift from Sephora, and I love it this year because it is 2 of the NARS matte lip crayons, plus if you're rouge, I guess you get Via Veneto, I think it is. You get one of their eye pencils. It's the black one. Yeah, Via Veneto, the eye pencil, which I absolutely love. One of their longer than life eye pencils. So 2 beautiful colors. Will get good use out of these. If it's your birthday, definitely go pick it up. If you're VIB, you still get the 2 matte lip crayons, but I don't think you get the eye pencil with it. So glad I got that. For the mascara that has changed my life, well, that's kind of putting it really dramatically, but it is my absolute favorite mascara to date that I have ever tried. And I've tried a lot of mascaras, and I'm not one of those people who really put too much thought into mascara, especially if I'm putting on false lashes, but on a daily, I obviously don't wear false lashes. So if I'm going to wear a mascara, this is so awesome just on my natural lashes, which have been crap lately. So this has really been working wonders for me. Enough talking about it. It is the Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill, the classic version. And it looks like this in the tube. The packaging is super sleek. I love it. It's pretty, has a good amount of weight to it, pretty heavy. But the brush is just a really big classic type of brush. The brush is fantastic. The formula is amazing. This just grabs every lash but makes my lashes look natural, never clumpy, super dark, long, voluminous, no clumps, flaking, anything like that. It's just phenomenal. Phenomenal mascara. I can't believe how much I love this mascara. I've heard about it for years now, but this is the first time I ever kind of bought anything Giorgio Armani, because now it's on Sephora, so I got that foundation in this. I am hooked, especially on this mascara. So hooked. I also picked up the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Blush Copper. So this isn't a highlight. I thought it was at first, but it is kind of a blush topper, I think, or just a blush in general. I use it kind of as a blush topper for me personally, but it is that gorgeous rose gold packaging that you've probably seen already this, and that suckered me in. I'm not too sure about the product, like the color and stuff, like really if it's for me. I'm sure I will get lots of use out of this, but I'm still a little unsure. Right on top of that bronzer I showed you, and it's just gives you a beautiful glow. I think it will look better when I'm self-tan. It pulls really warm and orange, so something that maybe I wouldn't want to wear right now, but definitely for the summer I can see myself wearing this a lot more. So it's just one of those things I need to kind of give it time to see if I really like the product, because the packaging is what suckered me in on this one. I also finally picked up the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light. And I heard about this initially from Jaclyn Hill. I mentioned this in my March favorites because I've been using it. I picked this up to use on clients, but I've been using it on myself. It's just such a beautiful highlight shade, and it just gives you that beautiful lit from within without being too much. Like today I'm wearing my the Balm Mirror Luminizer, and it's like bam in your face. This isn't like that. It's just a nice soft candlelit glow, and I absolutely love it. So happy I finally got this. Definitely something that I would recommend after using it. Love, love that. Then I've been holding on to this forever to haul. This is the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in Patina, and this is really, really popular. It always sells out on Sephora, so if you ever see it and want it, definitely grab it right then. Don't even wait for the sale. Just grab it right away because it does sell out quite quick. So it's just a really pretty everyday kind of mauve-y pinky color. I really like this. I really like mixing this with my Anastasia liquid lipstick and Pure Hollywood, so I like lightening it up too. And it's just a really pretty color. Don't normally like colors like this, like mid-tone pinks. I don't know what it is. I just don't like them. But I do really like this one. And then I picked up a couple YSL products, Yves Saint Laurent, and the first one I picked up is the Volupte Tint in Oil. Sorry if I'm butchering that. And number 4, I Rose You. And this is just really pretty for every day. It feels amazing on the lips. Packaging is stunning, and it's just a really, like, I'm not going to even bother swatching this because you're not going to see. It's just a really sheer pink color, and my lips are fairly pigmented on their own, so this lightens them up slightly, which I personally really like. And the formula is really fantastic. It feels like an oil on your lips, very hydrating, and it smells really, really good. I love how it smells. So perfect, like, everyday kind of lip product. And then I also picked up the Gloss Volupte Brilliance Extreme Shine Soft and Light Texture. I'm just reading, I guess, the description now, not the name. In golden, okay, no. Number 20 Nude Carrot. Sorry about that. I don't know why it took me so long to get there. So number 20 Nude Carrot and the YSL glosses. So the packaging is absolutely stunning, as is all YSL products. I always feel so luxurious with these. I don't have any of the glosses, so this is my first one. Obviously picked up the nude. It has a lot of gold shimmers in it, glitters in it, so it will definitely show up on your lips but make your lips look super shiny and plump. So I really like this. You'll definitely be seeing me use this in a tutorial or something soon because it is that gorgeous. So yeah, just a very shiny sheen formula with the glitters in it, the golden glitters. So it's a really perfect topper. It's very sheer though, so I wouldn't wear it on its own just because it looks kind of patchy. So definitely I would wear it on top of a nude lipstick. And I got a bunch of samples. Ones that are worth mentioning are the Laura Mercier Smooth Finish Flawless Fluid Foundation. And it's in Praline, which is super dark. Definitely not going to match me, but this is the only shade they had, so I figured I'd grab it for like the time when I'm at my most dark, I guess, this summer. And I heard good things about it, so I wanted to try the formula. And also I always love when they have tanning samples, so I have the Vita Liberata Luxury Tan 2 to 3 week tan lotion. I've tried the mousse and I love it, so I'm going to try the lotion. And then the Saint Tropez Gradual Tan Everyday Body Medium Dark. I like using this on my feet, my hands, and my face. I can use these products on my face and they won't break me out. But I like the gradual tans for my feet and my hands because then it looks a little bit more natural than putting straight self-tanner on your hands, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm not the best at my hands, but when I do actually spend the time, I'll use a gradual tan. So that is everything for my Sephora. I hope you guys picked out some things maybe you were interested or looking at for the sale. Now I'm going to move on to MAC, and I picked up several things from there which I wanted to talk about. The first being MAC Face and Body Foundation in the shade White. You're going to be like, why'd you get a white shade? But this is for my kit, and I've actually been using a lot for myself because I haven't been self-tanning that much. And I mix this in with foundations to lighten them. So today, let me show you. Today I have my Makeup Forever HD on my face. It's quite a bit dark for me right now. My self-tan shade is in 127 and 127, I believe. So that's my self-tan shade, and I wanted to wear this foundation. I don't know why, I just felt like wearing my Makeup Forever, so I mixed in some of the white and I got my perfect skin shade. So it's really nice when you buy a self-tan shade and it's a little too dark and want to lighten it up, to have a little white mixing medium or anything like that to mix in with your foundations to lighten them. So also good for clients and stuff, so I can better color match them if something's a little bit off. I also picked up something else for my kit, which I plan on doing a full video on my freelance kit very soon. It is the MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette in the shade Light. So I use medium on myself on a daily, but I wanted light because clearly I need to use that color now. And for my kit as well. So this is what it looks like. It comes with 4 colors and then 2 correctors. So a yellow and a pink. And then this has NC15, W10, NC20, and NW20. I don't know why that was so hard. Absolutely love these Conceal and Correct palettes. They're amazing. I know NYX has one that's comparable to this if you're interested in finding something a little bit cheaper. But for me, MAC is pretty inexpensive because they do get a pro discount. So that is why I'm building my kit with a lot of MAC. And I also picked up 2 lipsticks, one of which I can't find for the life of me. I spent a good 20 minutes before this video trying to find it. It's called Kinda Sexy. If I don't find it, I'm sorry I can't do a swatch. I'll try and find it again after this video, but I don't want to lose my mind because I was already losing my mind. So can't show you that because I don't know where it is. And then I picked up Flesh Pot, which I'm wearing on my lips right now with a little bit of gloss on top. So that is what that looks like. And this is a satin finish, very similar to Myth if you like and have that. I think satin is the best formula that MAC makes, and I'm surprised they don't have this already because I absolutely love Myth. But this is such a great lipstick color. As I said, I'm using it right now. My lips are super dry, so it does not work with dry lips, but I did add a little bit of gloss to help it out a little bit, but love that color. Definitely recommend that. I also picked up one pan eyeshadow in the shade Vapor. I've been wanting this for a while as well. Haven't bought a MAC shadow in feels like forever because I've been using other brands. But this is just a really pretty highlight shade. And I've seen this used a bunch. You'll definitely see me use this in a tutorial. But it's just really pretty, has some iridescent shimmers in it, and I just think this will be perfect highlight shade. Next, I picked up the MAC Shaping Powder in Soft Focus. This is a yellow brightening powder for underneath the eyes. You can use it for, I would definitely use this for when I'm self-tan. Right now it just wouldn't have the same effect for me. But this has been out of stock on the MAC website forever and ever, so when it was finally in stock, I just snagged it. And this is what it looks like. I'll be adding this to my MAC contour and shaping palette that I started. Really glad that I have the yellow one to kind of compare it to other yellow banana type powders that are out there to see how the MAC one holds up, because I heard that the MAC ones are better than any of the ones that have been released lately. Next, I have a blush in pan form because they're cheaper and I can put them in my palettes that way. I've been wanting this shade forever and ever. Forever. For years. For probably 7 years, and I never picked it up. And it is Sunbask. And I know so many people have this shade. This is such a Cheryl shade. Perfect blush for me in the summer. I gravitate towards shades like this just because they're so easy and they work so well with like bronzed, warm, glowy skin. So happy I finally have this. I've used it a couple times already, but it's just beautiful peachy bronze shade, which I need to swatch. I almost forgot. So all these are kind of looking really similar. So it's right down there. Beautiful, beautiful color. All these are kind of that warm, bronzy feel, but you can tell I'm getting ready for the summer and warmer months. So I figured now would be the time to kind of buy shades like that. And then I also picked up one eyeshadow. I saw this swatched, I forget where. I think it was for Brianna from Premier Look that swatched this. I'm pretty sure. But this is a Pro Longwear eyeshadow from MAC in the shade Sweet Satisfaction. And it's just a gorgeous taupey bronzy shade. I can't really describe it. So soft. Like, this is such an amazing formula. It almost looks kind of green on my skin. But yeah, it just has this beautiful, I don't know, just has this beautiful sheen to it, and just such a pretty color. I own absolutely nothing like this, and I just love the Pro Longwear eyeshadows. I've been wearing this on a daily, and I freaking love this shade, and I haven't heard anyone except when she mentioned this talk about this shadow. That's in Sweet Satisfaction, and it's a MAC Pro Longwear eyeshadow. So definitely recommend giving that a swatch and checking it out, because I've never heard anyone else talk about it, and it's so pretty, and it definitely deserves more recognition, and I'll for sure be using that in a tutorial. So that's everything from MAC. Not too much, but I definitely wanted to show those products in this haul video. And then I did buy some things from Anastasia. These weren't sent to me. I did pick them up myself. The first thing I got were 4 eyeshadows. So I'm actually wearing all 4 of them on my eyes today. I never wear green eyeshadow, and I'm wearing green today, so I'm not feeling myself right now. I can count probably on one hand the amount of times I've worn green on my eyes in my life. That's how often I've worn green. But the shadows I picked up were Soft Gold, Stone, Moss, and Emerald. And these colors, Kim Kardashian's makeup artist used on her for the Grammys. When I saw that look, I'm like, okay, I'll wear green, because it looked so amazing on her. And I did my eyes a little bit different. They're probably a little bit more dramatic, but I definitely love these shades. I'm kind of feeling the greens right now. I obviously love that Soft Gold one and Stone. They're really pretty. Definitely up my alley because they're neutrals. But these greens, I really love Emerald. Moss is one of those ones that I'm like kind of, I'm not sure about, but I am wearing it today kind of in the center of my lid. And those are what those look like, and I'm really loving them. I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows. I have a bunch of them, and I want more. Next, I picked up only 2 of the liquid lipsticks by Anastasia. These came out a long time ago, so I've had these for quite a while. I picked up Pure Hollywood, which you've already seen me talk about, and it looks like this. It's their nude in the collection. Absolutely amazing. Love this lipstick and the color. I own nothing really like that. So that's on the bottom right there. You've seen me use it a ton. I have pictures on Instagram wearing it. Love it. And then I love mixing it with other things. And then I also picked up Retro Coral, which is such a striking, beautiful shade. And that's that down on my wrist. So stunning. I can't wait to wear this. I'm definitely going to do a spring makeup tutorial using this. I might mix these two because I think it's like the prettiest color ever. But absolutely love these shades. Let me know what your favorites are in the comments below. I'm not sure if I'll be picking up any more because they are quite pricey, but I do like the ones that I got. And then finally from Anastasia, I ended up picking up their cream contour kit in the shade Light. And I'm not sure how I feel about this. I used it only once. If I can get it out. Maybe that's why I've only used it once. But it looks like this. I'm sure you've all seen it by now. And I figured the light would be the most universal for me. Even when I am self-tan, I could probably get away with it as well. It just has a bunch of shades in it. I'm more drawn towards the highlights as opposed to the contour. I think this one's alright, but the other ones are a little too warm for me. I knew that going into buying this, that people were saying it was really warm, but I figured maybe in the summer I could pull it off. I'll make it work somehow. So typically I like to have cooler tone contours, my own personal preference, but definitely I'm going to get some use out of this. If I don't like it, I'm going to throw it into my freelance kit and I'll 100% get use out of it then. So that is everything for this haul video. I'm sure it was quite lengthy. It feels like it took a while to get through everything. But I hope you got some ideas and suggestions for that sale coming up if you wanted to save a little bit of money on things that are a little bit more pricey, things that you're curious about and maybe now know my opinion on it. If you have any more questions about products that I mentioned in this video, definitely leave your questions down below and I'll 100% get back to you before the sale, just in case you have any specific thing you want to know about a product. And yeah, I hope you like this video. Definitely give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more hauls because they're one of my favorites to film. Let me know if you like this green eyeshadow though, because I'm kind of unsure. So let me know in the comments below what you think of green eyeshadow, because I always think it takes away from my eyes. I don't know. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my March favorites. I'm officially done work. I'm so excited. I finished on Friday and I had Saturday off. I'm on vacation for the next few weeks, and then I won't